Joanna, random. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Joanna, random, getting ready to hit. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Get down, get out!
That's a base hit, and that's into the corner. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Tries to get back, but she can't. The throw hangs her out to dry. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Johnny Butler. On the ground. Off balance speed, there's one. And that's all they'll get. Runners at first and second, and nobody out.
Looking good, no one better up there. Here you go.
A frozen rope. Got it. Runner tags at second. Moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Now batting.
Nate Nankill, the next to hit. 2 outs and nobody aboard.
1-1.
Into the outfield, base hit. He's already 2 for 2
Now
with a
batting.
single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Now it's the second baseman, Joanna Random, 1 for 2. Swing and a rocket.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's pretty deep, and you can forget it. A shot to left. A 3-run
batting,
home
the
run.
designated hitter,
And they
Johnny
boost their lead. It's 8-4.
Butler.
That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for her. I hope she's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. To the second baseman covering, but the throw is offline. On to the next inning, coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Joanna Random.
Random.
Hit hard on a line. And there's one down. I know the lineout is disappointing, but the contact was great. A little more luck, they would have had the go-ahead run aboard. Tapped softly on the ground. 1 out.
He's out.
1 away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. Random, she's already homered in this ball game. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Nice stop. On his knees, the throw. There's one. Double play, and we stay tied, heading to the bottom 9. Here's the second baseman, Colby Halter. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field for a hit. Seeing the ball very well in this game. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it... Joanna Random. Now it's the second baseman, Joanna Random. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. This one is labeled. Bounces over the wall and foul ground, and that's an automatic double.
The batter, number
So digging in,
second
Joanna
baseman.
Random.
Joanna
Cracked a double the first time at bat.
Random.
She swings and lofts one to deep center. It's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. A 2-run blast.
Leading off.
And
for the
that's how
Buckeyes,
they
the
take
third
the
baseman,
lead.
Drew.
It's 2-0.
Switch.
That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him. Gets dirty on this one. Throw to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. We're in the top half of the
Leading
fifth.
off
Digging in for the
Corpus
hooks,
Christi,
Joanna
second baseman,
Random.
Joanna Random.
Hey, nice hit.
And the leadoff hitter aboard. Bottom half of the fifth,
Leading
and the
off
Rockhounds
for Midland,
batting.
the shortstop, number 3.
1-1-1.
Smoked on the ground to second. The tying run is aboard.
The batter.
Here's the second baseman, Joanna Random.
Joanna
And she blasted off for a
Random.
2-run homer in the third inning. An early tone setter that helped them to this lead.
Hey, nice hit.
Dumps one into left. That's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn, heads for second base. To second, but it's offline. 3 extra base hits in this game now. She's sending
The
that
left fielder,
slugging
number
percentage
10,
soaring.
Kingman.
Smooth swing on that pitch. She connected out
Strike
front
goal.
and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. Fair ball! Here's the throw.
3, let's go.
Into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat.
batter,
You could
number
hear the
24,
difference on
second
that
baseman,
swing with a seriously
Joanna
impressive 115 miles per hour of exit velocity. Loud contact and a big-time shot. Now this is belted to right. It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. This is a terrific performance in this one. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. This next at bat is going to be critical. Fair ball. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
The right fielder, number
Runner
19.
at second, one away.
Nate
Stepping in for the Rockhounds,
Nankill.
Nate Nankill. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
1-1-1.
Grounder up the middle. They are down to their final out. Every time up, she was a threat, and that's... Next up for the hooks, Joanna Random. Still early in the season, but so far, her hitting is absolutely living up to the expectations based on her performance at the MLB Draft Combine. Random, working through the early days of her pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. And safe at the plate. They take the lead. 1-0.
Batting fifth.
Bottom half of inning number 2.
Leading off
And now the
for
right
Midland,
fielder, Nate
the right
Nankill.
fielder, Nate Nankill.
1-1.
Ground ball to second. Random. And there's one away. So up next, Joanna Random. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. This one is labeled.
Go, ball. Go, ball.
Way back there. Out of here. Off the batter's eye. All muscle to center
batting,
field.
second
A
baseman,
3-run home
Joanna
run. And they add to
Random.
their lead. It's 5-zip. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. This one is labeled, and that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. In safely with a double, second of the day. And she's clearly
batting
locked in
for the-
after yet another
The
hit.
batter, number
Really
24,
seeing the ball well
second
lately,
baseman,
and she's a
Joanna
threat every time she steps into the
Random.
box. Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Laser shot.
Whipped into left for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And she continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance.
you got it. Nice job.
And a base hit knocks in a run. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joanna Random. She's already homered in this ball game. Belted deep to left center and gone. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's... Joanna Random, fresh off an... So here's the cleanup hitter, Joanna Random. 6 for 6 last night at the plate. A tremendous showing. Swing and a drive. This one has a chance. Snags it on the warning track. One gone, runner at first. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Johnny Butler. 0-2, rocks and fires. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner's around second, botches it. And here comes the runner. Here's the relay to the plate. Comes across to score. And they lead by 3. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Joanna Random. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Wallops this one out towards right center. That one's carrying. Out of here. That's easy power she's showing up there. Hammered that one over the wall in the opposite gap, and that is rare territory. Not many hitters. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there.
Get up, ball.
Gone. Blasted that one out of here. Her second of the night. Home run number 20 on the year. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 6-4. What a fun trip around the bases for her with the lead changing hands on that homer. Should be extra bases here. She turns and heads for second. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And she's a threat every time she steps into the box. Up the middle. A dive, nice stop. Fires to first, safe at first.
Now batting.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Second baseman, Joanna Random.
That one hammered, center field, pretty deep. Onto the warning track, hauls it in.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Willie McIver. And the 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Sacco over to second for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. Random launched her 20th homer of the season. Joanna Random, fresh. And here at the plate, Joanna Random. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon, knocked in 6 runs. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Made them pay for that one. 7th home run of the series. And they add on. It's 3-0. Ground ball, right side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next up, Joanna Random. She's already homered in this ball game. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. A 2-run shot. Second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after ground ball. Could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2.
He's out.
First and second, 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Joanna Random. Bashes this one to deep left center. That's back there. Out of here. That's gotta feel good. That
The
is
left fielder,
9
number 10,
homers this series. And they tack on 3.
Trinkle.
What a show she's put on. Random. Throw is low, can't pick it.
The batter, number
Now it's the
24.
second baseman, Joanna Random.
Joanna
And now she's got a shot to
Random.
turn an already memorable day into an historic day with a chance to hit her 4th homer of the ball game. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure she'd like to put the exclamation point on top with that 4th dinger. Home run. That one felt
batting,
good.
the
A
second
2-run
baseman,
blast.
Joanna
And they add to the
Random.
lead. It's 10-3. Here's the second baseman, Joanna Random. And she sits on the precipice of history, having already hit 4 homers in this one and looking for number 5 right here. No major leaguer has ever hit 5 homers in a single game. So this is beyond remarkable and a special moment for everyone watching this game right now. Joanna Random. Now up, Joanna Random.
Good. No one
First
better
and
up there.
second
How
with
you go?
nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Looks like they'll have a shot at extra bases. Around first and heading for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. This third inning is brought to you by the
Leading off
law
for Midland,
offices of
the right
Benson,
fielder,
Looper, and
Nate
James, Third Amendment specialists.
Manfield.
If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free... Throws, gets the out, 1 away. Joanna Random now at the plate, 1 for 2.
Hey, nice rip.
Dumps one into left. Lead runner turns at second. Cut off, throw to second. And she's out, trying for 2. Good hustle trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time she got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. Now here's the 0-2.
1-1-1.
Grounds this one up the middle. 2 away. Joanna Random digs in now.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Up the middle. What a stop. The feed for 1. That is a terrific double play. That's a very smooth play coming across the bag at second. He makes the bare hand play look very easy. Teams are looking for effective play, not necessarily flashy play, but he had both right there. In the air to center. This one pretty far back. Makes the catch. That ends the inning and limits the... Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. And now the DH, Aaron Zavala. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, left side, 6, 4.
He's out.
3, it's a double play, and that does it for the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Joanna Random. And that one hammered. This ball's carrying. And it hits the fence. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position.
Nice.
And there's a base hit to right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Joanna Random now at the plate. Swing and a rocket. This one's back there. Hits the fence. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. The relay, but it's offline. And it's a 1-run game. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Joanna Random. In the air, out to right. 1 away. Well, she certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Up the middle. Now 2 out. Bottom of the inning. Digging in for the hooks, Joanna Random. That's to third. Rodriguez jumps and throws across his body. Nice play off the bounds for the out. Random put together a nice showing despite the loss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Joanna Random. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. We move on to the third inning. Digging in for the Rough Riders, Cameron Cawley. To the right side. Gloves it. Nice play off the bounds for the out. Bases empty, 1 away. Next up for the hooks, Joanna Random. This one's hammered to left center, well struck.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Bangs off the wall. Now she turns for second. But she's in there easily. On to the next inning. Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Yossi Galan. On the ground to the right side. Random. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Joanna Random.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joanna Random. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. This one is labeled. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. 1 runs in. Now the second run scores, and they're up by 4. All set for the start of this inning, and now the shortstop, Franier Chavez. To the right side. And now 1 out. She was a difference maker for him in this one. On to the bottom of the second. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Joanna Random.
Yeah, you got it. Nice job.
And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for two. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Here's a laser out to left. And that retires the side. Next to hit for the Rough Riders, Yossi Galan. Hit on the ground, might be two. Throw out at first. Barely got the out, close play. One out and the bases are empty. Joanna Random will hit next, 1 for 2. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it, a home run. And now it's going to be Blaine Krim.
The first baseman, Blaine Krim.
The 0-1. On the ground, right side, Random. Boots it. Man on at first, Random digs in now. She's already homered in this ballgame. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Moving on to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the second baseman, Joanna Random. Swinging a rocket. High, deep. This one's gonna go. Out of here. Ball game. That should fire up the dugout. All right, ready to get this one started. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Alejandro Osuna. Grounder to second. 1 away. So 2 down. Joanna Random getting ready to hit. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Out towards left center. There to make the catch. That is it. Digging in for the Rough Riders, number 28. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, right side. And there are 2 outs. 1 out and the base is empty. Joanna Random digging in now, the number 1 prospect in the Astros system, so there's a lot of anticipation for her future in Houston. And that one fouled off.
Get out.
Might be 2. She turns and heads for second. In at second with a 1-out double. Here's the second baseman, Joanna Random, 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Random, only 18 years old, and she's knocked in double-digit runs in her last 10 games. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off, she was late. Two outs and nobody aboard. This one is labeled, and it's into the gap. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So digging in, Joanna Random. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. Church goes 6 feet 3 inches. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider. Oh, and now this one is crushed way back there, and it is gone. Random hit her 30th homer of the season in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Joanna Random. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. Now at the dish, the catcher, number 92. The pitch. To the right side. Look at the stop here. Throws to first. And that is a nice play. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. Back here in Corpus Christi, bottom of the fourth. Fires over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joanna Random. She's already gone yard in this game. Oh, great stop. Off-balance speed, there's one. Double play, what a twin killing. Joanna Random now at the plate. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. This one is labeled. That one's got some carry. And it's gone. Always great to see a player as locked in. Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Alejandro Osuna. On the ground. One down.
You're out.
Bottom of the inning, digging in for the hooks, Joanna Random. And that one fouled off. Random now in the pro ranks after she got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. This one is labeled.
No ball.
It's pretty deep. And that one is gone. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If you show up late, you're out of here. Back here in Corpus Christi, bottom of the fourth. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And that makes it another multi-hit game for her. She's had some really good ABs lately. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. This one is labeled.
Get out of here, ball. Get out of here.
Way back there. And that ball's out of here. Runner at first. And here is Joanna Random. So far, she's 3 for 3 with a double and a couple of homers.
Come on, ball. Get on up.
That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how she performs. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, number 20. Right side. And 2 away now. The hooks at the plate here in the second inning. Joanna Random steps in now, currently a top 10 prospect at sec. That one smashed to left field.
Go.
It's off the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Romeo Sanabria. To the right side, Random. Throw to first in time. Here's the second baseman, Joanna Random. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Crushes this one to left, and forget about it. That is a no doubt home run. Nobody out and a runner at first. Random. She's already gone yard in this game.
Random.
This one is labeled. And a base hit around second on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. But it's offline. And the lead is up to 5.
Now batting.
We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate, Joanna Random. A laser into the outfield. And there's one down. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut. Finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. And she's put together quite a game at the plate. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was... And now, Joanna Random. Big game last night, went 4 of 5.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Foul ball there. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swing and a drive.
Get over.
It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, out! But 1 run is in to score. Joanna Random, the next to hit. With the runner at third and nobody out, they could put the ball in the air and go for the sac fly. Or they could swing. Hard ground ball, base hit, in to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they trail by only 1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Joanna Random. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. This one's smoked out to left. Pulls it down. That ends the bottom half of the 5th, and the mission's batting. On the ground to the right side, Random. And plenty of time to first. Top of the 7th here. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Joanna Random. Out in front and foul to the left side. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Bottom of the 7th. Digging in for the missions, Ethan Salas. On the ground. Random. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. 1 down. Joanna Random will hit next. To the left side, but it is well foul. Brito, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Gets it there in time, though. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Marcos Castañon. On the ground, right side. 1 away. Runner at first with 1 gone. Now at the dish, Joanna Random.
Nice.
Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. Headed for the plate. scores with ease. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Good job to stay back on that one. And not... So 2 down. Joanna Random digs in now, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. This one is labeled. That one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Makes it to second base with 2 gone. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Joanna Random. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Swing lifted to left field. Roderer under it. Brings it in for the out. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. That's team first hitting we just saw. She knew they were counting on her to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job. Ground ball to second base. Random. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Digging in for the hooks, Joanna Random. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Man at first with 1 gone. Next up for the hooks, Joanna Random. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Random made big contributions in the loss. Stepping in, Joanna Random. 3 hits in the loss last night. Hammers this one deep to center. This one's going to have the distance. It's gone. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Joanna Random. She's already homered in this ballgame. Swinging a rocket. It's pretty deep. That one is gone. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Romeo Sanabria. Up the middle. Random. Play made. That ends the inning. So 2 on and 2 out. Next to hit, Joanna Random. Now this one's crushed down the line, hooking, foul ball. Got the bat head right to it, but a little bit ahead of schedule. Slow down the swing a hair, that's a dinger. Base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, and the run scores. It's 7-0. Man on at first, Random, getting ready to hit. So far, she's 3 for 3 with a double and a couple of homers. In the air, right field, well hit. It's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Coming around third. Scores on that one. Comes through with the RBI. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really tough to do in the gap. The fences get pretty deep out there. Still an excellent swing, and this one is labeled. Home run. Random was just terrific for them in the win. And now, Joanna Random, coming off a 3-homer game last night. so we'll see what kind of encore is forthcoming. High in the air, out to right, the right fielder settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Two outs, runner on first base. Joanna Random now at the plate. 5 for 5 yesterday. A fun watch in that one. This one is labeled big, way deep. It doinks off the pole and it's gone. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joanna Random. Already a homer for her in this one.
Random.
Left field. It's carrying. And hauls it in. That's out number 2. On to the top half of inning number 6. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Joanna Random. Swings and jolts one to left. It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. She turns and heads for second. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joanna Random. She's already homered in this ballgame. Swing and a high fly to left. It's carrying. Out number 1 on the graph. Runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Joanna Random. Hard hit left side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Random with her 40th homer of the season in this game. So digging in, Joanna Random. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Ripped, but it curls foul. Haynes, 22 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2020. The pitch. Fair ball! Round second, headed for third. Coming to the plate. The relay. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. 1-0. Back to the top of the order here. Next to hit for the Missions, Gendry Rojas. On the ground to second, might be 2. It's in and out of the glove. To first, but no chance to get the out. We'll see how they score it. Now it's the second baseman, Joanna Random. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. This one is labeled.
Get out of here.
That one's back there. Out of here. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Romeo Sanabria. The 2-2. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Grounder to the left side, and it stays fair. Around first, hustling for 2. Can't come up with it. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Such an impressive performance out of her in this one. Her 3rd hit for extra bases. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame.
1-1-1.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Now, Joanna Random. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Hit hard on the ground to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Nerwillian Cedeno. On the ground, right side. Throw to first, in time. Always great to see a player as locked in.